Hey everyone, I love styling and decorating room setups, so today I'm going to be styling 6 miniature rooms inspired by these handbags. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to click on the subscribe button down below and the notification bell in the corner to be notified every time I upload a new video. Be sure to comment down below your favorite room setup. You might need to wait right up until the end of the video so you're able to see the different room themes. So I'm going to be using miniature furniture and accessory items for the different rooms. So let's go ahead and start off with the first bag. The first bag that we have here is inspired by Minnie Mouse. It has gold with polka dots on it. Minnie Mouse is featured on the front. It has a really glittery bow, and there's also an M over by the back. So we're going to add quite a few different gold and pink themed items to the room. So we're going to start off with the bedding over by the side here. It is so pretty. There's gold stars on it. I thought it matched the theme of the bag perfectly, and we also have a matching pillow as well that we can place over by the back, and this Minnie Mouse inspired bow too. And over by the other side of the bed, we'll just place down a rug, and this one is white with a glitter finish. Here we have a container that has different hair accessories. There's hairspray, a comb, there's also some nail polish stickers as well that can go over by the bottom shelf. And as for the top shelf, we have this earring tree with different styles of earrings. There are a lot of fashion themed accessories that are going to be featured in the Minnie Mouse room. So we have the different hair items, the earring tree. Now we're going to go ahead and place down some nail polish. There's a total of 4 bottles here. So there's a blue one, a light purple, a coral pink color, and a darker purple. And once we place down the 4 different nail polish bottles, we're going to be adding in some spa salts, and there's just some space over by the sides. So we're going to be adding in this makeup set. So let's go ahead and style the next shelf. As for the next shelf here, we have this typewriter. I thought it suited the pink that was featured on Minnie Mouse's bow on the handbag. It's so stylish, so we're just going to place it over by the side. And here we have a light pink hair bow to add right next to the typewriter. And here we have the handbag that inspired the room setup. We're going to place it over by the front counter here. There's just some space to add some more accessory items. So here we have a plant that can go right over by the other side of the counter. We also have a pair of sunglasses here, and they're in a sunglasses case. There's also this nail file that has Minnie Mouse bows on the front. Up next, we have a miniature phone case, and it has a bow on the back, which is perfect for Minnie Mouse. And then we also have this item here, and it is a hairbrush. There's polka dots on it, and it's gold to match the theme of the handbag too. And the next item we'll be placing down is a sticker sheet. There's different pink and gold stickers on it, and the final item that will be added to the room setup is a coin purse. It's a light pink color, and it's themed to Minnie Mouse. And here we have an overview of the room setup. I love how there's a lot of gold and pink themed items in the room, and there are a lot of fashion accessories featured throughout the setup as well. Let's move right along to the next bag. The next bag that we have here is a backpack, and it is inspired by the movie 101 Dalmatians. The backpack itself is definitely inspired by a Dalmatian puppy. There's a lot of red featured on the bag as well, and then we also have this little bag charm featured at the back. There are definitely going to be a lot of different pet themed accessories and items featured in the room setup, so let's go ahead and start off with the bedding. I thought this bedding looked a lot like the backpack, so I thought I'd use this for the room setup. And then we also have a few different cushions and pillows. So we have this one, which can go over by the back, and then we also have this cushion here that has a polka dot design featured on the front. And as for the other side of the cushion, we have this dog inspired pillow we're going to be placing down. As for a rug for this bed, we're going to be placing down this white rug which has a glitter finish. Let's go ahead and add some pet themed accessories to the room setup. So the first item we have here is a tennis ball that can go over by one side, and then we also have a treat dispenser that can go right next to it. As for the top shelf, we have this bag of dog food. It's chicken flavored, and right in front of it, we're going to be placing down this tray of dog treats, and they're shaped as dog bones as well. Over by the bottom shelf, we're placing down this stand. I love how fancy it is, and over by one side we have a water bowl, and over by the other side we have a food bowl. There's also a little activity ball that I've placed right next to the stand. And as for the next shelf, I'm going to be placing down some pet bowls. There's a total of 3, so we have this one that's teal, the next one is pink, and the third one is black, and that can go right in the middle there. There is some space over by the back, so we're going to be adding in this collar and leash set. It's perfect for a princess. There's a tiara design over by the front, and it's a gorgeous pink color too. And there's just some space here over by the side, so we're going to be adding in this dog brush, and I love how it's themed to a paw print. And then we also have this dog bone here too. And over by the top counter here, we're going to be adding in this pet bed. There's a floral design on it, there's some polka dots, and then over by the other side, we're going to be adding in this pen. I love how there's a pom-pom on the top, and it matches the bag perfectly. And then we also have this notepad over here. It's shaped as a paw print, and it says 101 Dalmatians on it. And these accessories are perfect for the room setup. They're little paper clips, and they have little pictures of the 101 Dalmatian puppies on them, and we have a total of 2 to add to the room setup. And to complete the styling of the room, we're going to be adding in the backpack that inspired the room setup itself that can go over by the side here. And here we have an overview of the room. I love how there's a lot of different pet themed accessories and items. We also have the pet themed pillow over by the side too. The next backpack that we have here is so gorgeous. It's inspired by Aladdin and Jasmine from the movie Aladdin. It shows a night sky and there's a silhouette of Aladdin and Jasmine on the magic carpet over by the side. We also have the lamp over here. There's a lot of purple themed items featured on the bag itself, so let's go ahead and style the room. And to match the theme of the backpack, we're going to be adding some purple bedding to the bed itself. We also have this pillow and there's a star design on it. I thought that was perfect for the night sky theme. And then we're going to be placing down some decor cushions over by the front here, including this cushion that's inspired by butterflies, and then we have this silver star cushion for the front. And as for the other side of the bed, we have this glittery white rug. Over by the bottom shelf, we're going to be placing down a crown. This is perfect for Jasmine. It's gold, very glittery, and it suits the princess theme. And as for the top shelf, we have this bag that I thought suited the design of the backpack. And then we also have the backpack that's inspired by the room over by the front here. This item is definitely a main feature item, so it'll take up most of the space over by the bottom shelf, and it is a record player. And then right above it, we're going to be adding in this container that has different records inside. And right next to the container, we have this light inspired by a lantern. Let's go ahead and add some decor items to the counter space here. So first off, we have this lamp. It's a gorgeous pink purple color and there's a butterfly design featured on the front. And then we also have this plant that can go right next to it. Over by the other side, we have this display item which is showing a peace sign. And in the middle there, we're going to be adding in this pencil case, and it is inspired by the movie Aladdin. It features a silhouette of Aladdin and Jasmine on the magic carpet. The next item we have here is a sheet of stickers, and that's inspired by Aladdin as well. I love how they're all purple because it matches the theme of the bag. And then we also have this folder which can go right over by the other side too. And over by the middle, we're going to be placing down this post-it note inspired by the magic carpet. And to complete the room setup, we're going to be adding in this rug which can go right in front of the counter. And here we have an overview of the room setup. There's a lot of purple themed accessories and items to match the theme of the backpack. And we also have the crown for Princess Jasmine and a few pillows and cushions inspired by the night sky. So let's move right along to the next bag. This handbag is inspired by the movie Lilo and Stitch. It's very tropical, very bright and colorful. There's a flower design over by the side. We also have this charm here as well. Stitch is featured on the front and the back of the handbag, and there are some more flower and palm tree designs as well. So let's go ahead and style the room inspired by the bag. The first item we have here is the bedding. It's a gorgeous light blue color and there's a polka dot design on it on the front which has some pink and purple on it. Then we have some pillows. There's this plain blue one, and then we also have this one here which has a really pretty design. We're going to be adding some cushions over by the front. This cushion is a gorgeous pink cushion with a palm tree design on it, and the other cushion says waves for days. And over by the other side, we're going to be adding in a rug, and it is white with a glittery finish, and that can go over by the side of the bed. Over by the bottom shelf, we're going to be placing down this decorative plate. It says Hawaii on the bottom. There's a stand for it, and it shows an overview of a beach. As for the top shelf, we're going to be placing down a few different ocean-themed accessories. They're different types of shells. This one is a teal blue color, and the one over by the front is cream and pink. Let's go ahead and style the bottom shelf over here. We have this container that says pineapples on the side, and it has some pineapple pictures as well. And there is some space right next to the container, so we're going to be adding in this bag. As for the next shelf, the first item we have here is this camera that can go over by the side. The next item matches the Lilo and Stitch bag perfectly. It is a pair of sunglasses. They're really bright orange color. And the final item over by the other side is a purse, and it features a dog and a cat. Over by the top counter space, we're going to be placing down this phone. It's very bright and colorful, and it matches the theming of the purse. And right next to the phone, we're going to be placing down this shirt. There's a beach and a palm tree design on it. These nail files are both inspired by Stitch. They both have Stitch's face on them, and there's also different palm tree and pineapple designs on them too, and they're both very bright and colorful as well. And there's just some space over in the middle of the counter, so we're going to be placing down this shell necklace over by one side and this flower clip over by the other. And to complete this section of the room setup, we're going to be adding in a few more accessories. We have a rug over here. There's a flower design over by the side. There's a wooden surfboard that I have resting next to the counter, and then we also have the purse that inspired the room setup too. And we have styled the Lilo and Stitch inspired room. There's quite a few different Hawaiian and ocean themed accessory items a part of the room setup itself. So let's go ahead and style the next room. The next backpack that we have here has a lot of blue and purple on it, and it is inspired by the character Sully from the movie Monsters, Inc. There's some detail over by the back here, and we also have a bag charm which has the Monsters, Inc. logo. The first item we have here is the bedding. There's a lot of blue and purple on it, so I thought it would be perfect for the room setup. There's a floral design over by the front. Let's go ahead and add some pillows and cushions. So first off, we have some pillows that match the bedding perfectly. There are a total of 2 of those pillows, so we're going to be placing both of those down, and then we also have some cushions as well. Those are blue and purple, and there's a heart design over by the front. As for the other side of the bed, we're going to be placing down a rug, and this rug is a teal green color, and it also has a glitter finish to it as well. Over by the side of these display shelving units, we have these containers. There are some heart designs over by the front. We're going to leave them empty for now. We're just going to have them for display. And as for the bottom shelf, we have this vase. It's pink and green, and there's polka dot designs on it and stripes as well that can go over by one side. And as for the other side, we have this tissue box with a floral design over by the front. As for the next shelving unit, we're going to be placing down the backpack that inspired the room setup itself. And there's just some space over by the other side of the backpack to place down this paper folder, and it's blue and purple to match a lot of the accessories in the room. So let's go ahead and style the top counter space. First off, we have this boom box. It's a really bright blue color. It definitely takes up a lot of the space on the counter itself. And the next item we have here is a plant, and over by the front, we're going to be placing down this post-it note, and it's styled like a book, and also a pen that matches the theme of the bag. There's a blue pom-pom, and the pen itself is purple. This post-it note is inspired by Sally, and then we also have a walkie-talkie that can go over by the other side of the counter. And to complete the room setup, we're going to go ahead and place down a rug. And here we have an overview of the room setup. There's definitely a lot of blue and purple accessories to match the theming of the backpack, and that was inspired by Sally from Monsters Inc. Let's go ahead and move right along to the next bag. This purse is inspired by the character Cinderella. If you move the bag from side to side, the picture changes. There's a lot of blue over by the side of the bag, and the bag charm features Cinderella's slipper. So let's go ahead and style the room. Let's go ahead and start off with the bedding first. The bedding is this gorgeous blue color. I love the theme of it, and it's perfect for the Cinderella inspired bag. And then we also have some matching pillows too. Over by the other side of the bed, we're going to be placing down this rug. It's white with a glitter finish. Over by this section, the room setup, we're going to be placing down the purse that inspired the room setup. And the next item we have here is this peach alarm clock. Over by the bottom shelf, we're going to be adding in a few different accessories and items. First off, we have this plant. It's gold, and I thought it would suit the theming of the room setup. And then we also have this notebook that can go over in the middle, and some flowers that can go over by the other side. These are so pretty. They're a lovely purple color, and they take up most of the space on this bottom shelf. A Cinderella-inspired room would not be complete without a slipper. This one is a gorgeous silver color, and there's a glitter finish, and right next to it, we're going to be placing down Cinderella's castle. Let's go ahead and style the main feature counter area. So first off, we have this phone. It's gold. I thought it suited the theming of the room, and that can go over by the side of the setup. And up next, we have a sheet of stickers. Over by the side, we also have this coin purse, and that's inspired by a clock. And right next to the coin purse and the phone, we're going to be placing down a tissue box, and then we also have a glasses case here with a pair of sunglasses. Both of these miniature phone cases are inspired by Cinderella, so one has a picture of Cinderella, and the other one is inspired by her castle. Both of these nail files are also inspired by Cinderella, so one has a silhouette of Cinderella, and the other one is inspired by her castle. And to complete the room setup, we're going to be placing down a rug over by the front here. And here we have an overview of the room inspired by Cinderella's purse. There's a lot of silver and blue accessories and items a part of the room setup. Overall, it was really great to style and decorate different miniature room setups inspired by the different backpacks and purses. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it.